So welcome to my Bungle Bungles adventure. I don't take my GoPros on this one, it's just my iPhone. So it's a series of photographs, a couple of vids, not that much really, but I picked up a four-wheel drive tour out of the caravan park, and we headed in very early at 6:30 in the morning, and it was an all-day thing. We didn't get back until about 5:30 that night. First stop was the Cathedral Dome, and we get there around about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then head over to Echidna Chasm after some lunch before heading back for dinner.
Seem to recall it being single axle caravans only. See, this is a single axle. Do believe there too.
So I hope I'm not giving anything away here, but Bernie, our bus tour driver, was quite careful in just telling us these little facts and figures rather than anyone else. So he would scurry us away when other tourists turned up to tell us some of the inside story of the formation of the Bungle Bungles and how they came about and how they are going to end up.
This won't do it justice, but that is enormous.
So the structures we're seeing are sedimentary rock, and they formed 360 million years ago. And they were formed by having progressive layers of sandstone, basically one upon the other, just like a Sara cake, stacked on top of each other to the point where 4 kilometres worth of sandstone had formed. And then later on there was an upheaval, so that was about between 75 and 25 million years ago. So it got pushed up to that 4 kilometre limit or level. And after that, through weathering and rain and just erosion, these canyons started to form, and the sandstone's just weathering away. And you can actually find the sandstone sitting in the bottom of each of these canyons, and it's really quite fine. So the red layers are iron oxide, as everything is up here, and the grey black is early bacteria, cyanobacteria. And this is a type of bacteria, and we still have it today in certain areas, but it was bacteria that formed. It actually consumes carbon dioxide, I think, out of the water, and it produces oxygen. And this bacteria, as I said, turned up about 2.5 million years ago and oxygenated the air that provides for life today. So after lunch, we packed up, got back on the bus and headed over to the Echidna Chasm. Now this is quite a different type of, I guess, rock formation, and it's a conglomerate. So it was formed many hundreds of millions of years ago, and it was an ancient riverbed. So what you can see in the rock is weathered stone. So the sort of stones you'd find in a river anyway, but it's when it's been layered, it hasn't been weathered. So in the previous place it was weathered more. In this place there wasn't an opportunity to weather before there was more layers coming on top of it. So obviously a fast eroding area. So all this rock side has actually got just little tiny round pebbles. Some of them are not so tiny, as you can see, and what's happened is that this little fissure is cracked open at the top, and water has seeped through and formed this chasm. As a number of people were saying, sort of having visions of not Raiders of the Lost Ark, the other one, Hunt for the Holy Grail, the Indiana Jones film. So it was quite amazing to walk through here. And some of it was really, really tight, and some of it was really, really hard to get over, particularly with my sprained ankle that I did in Darwin, but we managed to get through, and just really, really enjoyed the majesty of this place. Just amazing. Afterwards, when we came out, we went over and had a look at the Osmond Range lookout, which again, just absolutely stunning to see these views of the from outside the chasm and also across the valley floor. Just really beautiful, stunning area. Absolutely loved it. And later that night, after dinner, I found at my door 2 or 3 friends that I think actually hitched a ride on my bike. So we bagged them up and disposed of them appropriately.